Hey everyone, this is Nick from Mecha Warehouse, and today we're back with weekly update number 67, I believe. Let's get right into it. We'll start off with week in review. This is where we talk about what's been going on this week, things that are coming up, stuff like that. And I guess first off, let's just another update on the Virtues. Last week we got word that they were in the queue to ship. They still haven't shipped yet. When I followed up with them, it sounds like they're still roughly about 4 weeks behind. So that means I'd expect them to ship in the next several weeks. I'm hoping it's sooner rather than later. I've been seeing Virtues pop up at a few other shops now, and it is beyond irritating, like scream into a pillow kind of irritating to see other shops getting theirs way before ours have even shipped. I want to think that this is just because they're backed up and the luck of the draw this time in terms of the order the order is generated in. But honestly, I don't know. It sometimes feels like favoritism. I don't think it necessarily is intentional. I think things are just backed up and containers aren't all arriving like at the same time. And so they have to ship the ones they have to ship first. So hopefully we'll get ours soon. Hopefully next time we'll get whatever the next big release is closer to the front of the line and not towards the back of the line. But I can't say for sure what's going on there. We're doing our best to raise these issues and try to figure out how to resolve them in the future. So they are still on the way. Hopefully sooner rather than later. As far as things going on this week, though, Monday we actually had an issue where Shopify was down for a couple hours. So we were delayed packing and shipping orders for a couple hours, basically. It was a minor kind of issue for us. We still got caught up by like Tuesday. We still shipped a pretty decent number of orders for Monday, considering the loss of time. But it did happen, and it ultimately led to this being a super busy week for us because of that little bit extra delay. Ended up having Dylan come in Tuesday to help pack as well, in addition to his usual Monday, because we had so much inventory come in. Huge DSPIAE shipment arrived. We've had tons of, we got a big Koto shipment, a whole bunch of Bandai stuff. So the restocks this week are huge. It's probably going to be one of our bigger restock days, at least until that Virtue shipment shows up in a few weeks. So tons of stuff to talk about for restocks when we get there. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I think Orion finished checking in all the DSPIAE, and we're finally caught up on check-in like end of the day Wednesday. Usually we don't have like somebody working on check-in basically full time for 3 days to get caught up. So kind of an indication of what's coming. I think we're going to see more and more weeks like this. Hopefully not every week. Hopefully things will level out a little bit more. But I would totally expect to see this stuff happening more often, more inventory coming in, more work to check that stuff in, which might end up leading to us hiring someone else for the warehouse in the near future. So I guess keep your eyes peeled for that if you're looking for a job. And then the one other thing I will mention for week in review is with all these shipments that came in, we did get one shipment that was predominantly like 2 of this, 3 of that, 4 of those, things like that, and popular items for the most part. And so that whole shipment, we most likely are not going to put those items on the restock, rather than make everybody try to click as fast as they can to get the 1 or 2 of an item. Like the Akatsuki, for example, we got two more 1/100 Akatsukis in. Last time we had them, they sold out super fast when we had more than 2. And rather than make people, try to be the fastest, we're going to probably offer them up in a ding and dent style lottery. And I'm looking to possibly doing in the next week or 2 some sort of like old school style probably not actually late night, but like we used to do with the Discord ding and dents, when it would be a batch all at once and everybody would go nuts on a channel for a while. And we'll probably be planning something like that. So if you're on the Discord, keep an eye out for an announcement for that. We'll try to announce it ahead of time rather than a few minutes before, so everybody's got a chance to be around that day or whatever. So that's, I think, it for Week in Review this week. Next up, let's talk about pre-orders, because we did add some more pre-orders on Tuesday. So we added 8 new pre-orders on Tuesday. All of them are Kotobukiya. We got some more HEXA Governors, Early Governor Volume 1, the Pawn X1, and the Parapon Judge Head. So three new Governors, a new HEXA Lord of Zotex, 2 new Muvlov Duty Lost Arcadia EF2000 Typhoon Cerberus Battalion Type. That's a mouthful. And the Shiranui 2nd Phase 3 Yuya Bridges Key. We also added a XENOBLADE Chronicles 2 Siren. It's a kind of interesting looking design. As well as one more Zoid, the Berserk Furrer repackage version. So new Koto stuff up for pre-order if you're interested. We still have a lot of the Bandai pre-orders we posted last week. Only a few of them have sold out at this point. So definitely take a look at those if you haven't had a chance to grab them yet. Rick Dom, the new entry grade Strike, some new 30-minute mission stuff, a lot of pretty much everything, honestly, and worth taking a look at. With all that said, though, let's move on to restocks, and this is probably where the bulk of today's video is going to be. So we got lots of DSPIAE, a lot of Kotobukiya, and a lot of Bandai stuff. So DSPIAE, I'm only going to show a few things because I just don't have room for everything over here. And I want to preface this by saying that our DSPIAE restock order was placed like last summer or something like that, and it's taken that long to get it. So we've received questions recently about, hey, why isn't item X, Y, or Z available in this restock when people have seen the incoming list? And it comes down to most likely we had them in stock when we placed the order and didn't need any more of them, and therefore we didn't ask for them and they didn't ship. Our ordering is lagging reality by so much, or really the fulfillment of those orders is lagging reality by so much that it's hard to predict what we'll need, and we're still kind of struggling with that a little bit. So we got, I think this might be new, the electrostatic dust cloth. So I think it's, as the name kind of implies, for getting like that dust off when you're sanding things, stuff like that, almost like a polishing cloth. It's ready for sandpapers and files. Both sides remove dust when friction is applied to the cloth, creating a static that attracts dust. Interesting. Okay, so we got that. We've got a lot of these boxes back in stock. These are kind of neat if you're looking for organization for your workbench. They got different sizes. One of these is basically the same that I think the wet palette comes in. One of these is the same as their sanding, like variety pack, I guess you'd call it. Comes in. This one is much like the paint boxes that they ship their paints in, and this one's just big. I don't know what that one, if it's specifically for anything, but great if you need a way to organize some of your supplies. We got a few new markers in. I don't think we have restocks any of the markers we had before based on the order timing, but they do have chrome silver markers in fine, super fine, and thick. So hold these ones up as well in the boxes. The other markers we got were very well received and went super fast. Everybody was into them, so I expect these two as well. We have the Ultimate Bladeless Pliers. So I think they're basically like tweezers, but in the form, or pliers, I guess, but think of nippers that without cutting blades. The Oni electric grinder. We have these sanding pens and such. We got more grinding heads. There's some various sets, as well as I think 3 packs of certain sizes. God, there's so much stuff. This one's new. UV Touchlight, I think, is new, or maybe we had it last time. It's new, brand new. So we got this one brand new, so you can make things glow, or you can cure UV curable things. I think this might be a new holder. I might have had these before, I think, but the it's basically a different version of the holder for like chisels and stuff. Different ergonomics, I believe. Got some of the old classics, like the drill that they have. It's not good side to hold up. I think that hopefully shows up a little bit in there. We got the drill, nippers as usual. These nippers, if you're looking for nippers and you don't have a really good pair, these are pretty much, it's like these are God hands are the way to go. It's another newer drill, pin vise type set. It's really dark, so I don't know if that'll show better like that. There you go. We got the vices back in stock. So you might want to check those out. And let's see, a couple more items. We've got the metal ones as well, but we now have the carbon fiber sanding sticks. So I think these are very similar to the aluminum ones that you'd put sandpaper on for getting into tight areas and such. I really need to look at using those for certain things. The sanding sponge sets that are always popular. We've got both of these back in, definitely worth checking out if you're looking for, sanding materials and getting into that. And then finally, I think, and then I'm done with DSPIAE. Two new, the mixer we had before, we had very limited quantities on the mixer last time we had them in. So we've got mixers, again, in much better quantities this time. And also the new handheld cordless vacuum. I guess I can hold up the big shiny side. Seems like their packaging's changed a little bit since the last time we've had some things. So this is like a little handheld desk vac, I think, which might be helpful if, like me, you make a huge mess of your workspace with sanding dust and nubs and all that good stuff. So a bunch of Bandai stuff in no particular order. Some more Star Wars stuff, including a restock of the Mandalorian Beskar armor. Got a few of these TIE Advanced. We also got Pikachu Battle Pose, another Pokemon Quick. So this is Pokemon Quick. These are the pretty easy to put together, great for kids and the like. We got some more of the AIM Warrior at the Borderline stuff, mostly restocks. We had more Miles Kenbu back in stock. Those have been really popular. I think we recently sold out. And I think same with the Bunya Boomerang. I think we've been sold out, so we got those back in stock. We also got the newest one, the Armored Special Carrier. So this is like a truck or something that I think can carry them probably in some sort of armored capacity. Yeah, it's like to carry the other units. So we just got those in. Only have a few of them because it was a pre-order ordered back before we knew how popular it'd be. We also got, I think, 2 other kits here. High-grade Delta Plus. The Delta designs basically a Zeta, like Hyakushiki kind of crossover in terms of appearance and design. Very Hyakushiki-ish, actually. I guess they're all kind of from the same cut from the same cloth, so to speak. We also got, looks like the Grand Sour. This is a 1/300 scale kit. I'm not super familiar with that particular anime or whatever that's from. We've got our Esposito alphas in. We didn't get anywhere near as many of these as the betas for whatever reason. I'm not sure why that worked out that way, but we do have a few of those in stock. We also got the customized weapons fantasy weapon 30-minute missions accessory pack. So some cool accessories there to check out. And then we also got our first kit from Wave in as well. So Ghost in the Shell fans might be familiar with the Tachikoma, the 2045 version. It's a 1/24 scale kit. So these will be up for restock as well. And then let's move on to Kotobukiya, because we got a bunch of Kotobukiya stuff in, a lot of it from pre-orders. So a lot of it's new or new to us. Okay, Kotobukiya. We got two new frame arms, the Strauss and the Kobold. So there's the Strauss. It's pretty cool looking. Kobold, another interesting looking frame arms, big bulky arms. That's kind of cool. Let's put those down there out of the way. We got the first of the new tank Nachin. The gray version is still, I don't know, on its way. I think they're supposed to come out a similar time frame, but we haven't received those yet. But we got the regular ones, aka the green ones, in. We got some new HEXA gear slat plate option. So some interesting stuff here for building, looks like scenery and such. So that's what the front of the box looks like. Here's the back with some various options for using it for customization and scenery building, which is kind of cool. We got some model support goods. This is the Demon Arm, I believe is what it was called. Kind of an interesting kind of design, great if you want to kit bash that onto something. So Fantasy Star, I think it's something with the Vega AIS and the like unit or whatever that goes with it. These are some accessories, I think. So we got those in. Put these out of the way, and then one more, the big one, grand finale from Kotobukiya, our first Zoid in stock, the Blade Liger AB. Pre-orders have shipped out for this. We got a bunch of these. So if you want one, now is a great time to grab one. I'm not super into Zoids. I'm thinking about building one of those, if only because it kind of looks cool and I want to try something new. People saying to try Kotobukiya stuff, and so that might be the one I go for. But I think that is everything for restocks. A lot of stuff. So yeah, definitely check out what we got. There's more items than what I showed here, just because there's so much stuff. So check it out, whether you're into DSPIAE, needing more tools or things like that. Bandai, Kotobukiya, Wave, whatever it is. And so with that said, let's move on to Q&A, except we don't actually have any Q&A questions this week. I don't know how that worked out that way. I think this is the first time in a long time that we haven't had any questions. So do me a favor, ask me a question down in the comments below so I can answer it for you next week. And I think I'm going to leave you with a question, since I don't have any questions to answer this week. What kit are you most looking forward to in 2022? So thank you for watching. Post your comments below, and we'll check you out next time. Later. Oh yeah, and the dog mecha. Don't forget that.